What's up, everyone? Steve Sievers for Bionic Buzz. We're here at Kraken Music Festival here in the Orlando Amphitheater. It's got amazing lineups. Let's go backstage and see who we can talk to. First off, here at Bionic Buzz, we are all about people's passion. Tell me where your passion for music kind of came from, led you on this amazing musical journey.
Great question. I don't get asked that often enough. I'm an orchestral musician. I learned how to play in the orchestra at 7th grade, and then I played all the way into college. So I'm a tuba player. That's what started it all for me.
Oh, really? Have you played any tuba on any of your records?
I do get asked that question a lot as well. I did play some baritone trombone on our second album on a song called Senioritis. So if you listen very carefully, you'll hear some very less than Jake trombone in there, and that's me.
Very cool. Well, you kind of celebrating the anniversary of Don't Fake It. So tell me, where were you the first time you heard your song on the radio and seen your music video for, Face Down, That must have been a big deal,
We had a couple songs on the radio before getting signed. None of them were face down. The first time I heard Red Jumpsuit on the radio was from a radio station called 93.3 in Jacksonville, and it was a show called Forbidden Planet, and they played a song that we still play today, that we're actually going to play today, which wound up being song 1 on Don't You Fake It, called In Fate's Hands. And it was very progressive back then because it had a very screaming, almost refused chorus. So, the very beginning of the chorus is just screams. And then it comes in with this, come dance with me. So it was like the very beginning of post-hardcore. And they spun it on the radio, Forbidden Planet. So I just remember that being the first time, actually. And then, we were a local band for a long time before we got a record deal. But then about a year and a half later, all of a sudden one day every gas station we walked into, not just a music store, like gas station. We're like, okay, this is pretty cool.
You made it when it was a gas station, not just a record store.
That's when you know, kids.
Well, another track I love from that album was Cat and Mouse. You have any fun stories about writing and making that song?
You know what? Thanks for appreciating that one. It's definitely like the underdog of the record. We never made a video, we never pushed it, and it became this huge, massive song in our catalog. And then it got placement because of that, because of its organic, just fan-driven madness. A TV show called The Vampire Diaries picked it up and featured it years later, just because it had grown so much on its own. So the only story really there is it's the only song on Don't You Fake It that we wrote on piano first, hence why we kept the piano. So sometimes we'll add and take away piano, but this is the only one at that time in our career where it actually started there.
I absolutely love the Emergency EP. I mean, especially the track Don't Buy Into It. The lyrics, especially when you first dive into it, the lyrics is, for LGBT, talk about putting that song together. I mean, the whole politicians make me sick.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really great, it's almost like the cat and mouse of the EP. A lot of people are finally discovering that song because we didn't push it right away because we don't want to appear any way other than how we are. That song was meant to be organically found by the people who need to find it. But it pushes all the messages we've always pushed, which is think with your heart, not with your head. Which is the opposite of what's being told right now. It's very, this is what's going on. Don't trust this. Well, we look at things the other way around. So I can just invite you to read the lyrics. The song is very self-explanatory, just like Face Down. You can read it from the beginning to the ending and understand the story. And there's just a lot of people in our lives who identify in that way, who are important to us and we care about them. So we wanted to have at least one track, just taking their backs.
Is there going to be like a sequel to the EP? Anything new music in the works?
I did get asked about a sequel to an EP, and I had never actually contemplated that before, and it's an interesting concept, but I do think that we're probably just going to put out another full length. Okay. But in between now and then, we are doing a series of collabs, 2 of which are already finished. One is featuring Craig Mabbitt from Escape the Fate, and the other one is featuring Kellen Quinn from Sleeping with Sirens.
All right, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like what you saw, please give this video a thumbs up, share it on social media, and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to ring the bell. You can also check out our back catalog. We got some great band and celebrity interviews. And follow us on all social media at Bionic Buzz. Thank you very much.